Thank you. Welcome to my channel, K Simple 333 Tarot. We're gonna do a reading today. See what the universe and ancestors and spirit guides have something to say for us. All right, we're gonna see what's the tea. What is the tea? I don't know. I really like this deck. We'll see what they got. What they want to say to us. I hope everybody's having a good day. And let me know what time you all see in this video. And I do want to thank people who have subscribed. Thank you so much. I just now, like a couple days ago, saw this. I have a couple of subscribers. Thank you so much. Please keep liking my videos. It really does help the channel. So we're gonna see what they say. See what's going on. What's going on, universe? What the collective need to know. Huh? Tea in their head. Okay, all right. In their head about what? In their head about what? Legal issues, courts. Ooh, that came out crossy, so we're gonna put that there. Anything else, Spirit? Creativity, ideas, duplicates, feeds off you. What else? Hold up. Because that came out crossing. Creativity, grow fight. Drama starter at the bottom of the deck. Carless, unbothered. Ooh. Okay, do you know what I'm hearing when I see these cards? First one up was in their head, overthinking, stressed, overanalyze, and the next one was legal issues, court judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. The next one's creativity, steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off you, and the next one is girl fight, arguments, physical fight, at war, competing. You know what I just heard just now when I read all that? Drama star, Carlos. It's like piggyback off one of my previous readings of somebody who's... It seems like somebody has... I just see two people, friends. That's what I'm seeing, two friends. One of them taking them to court. Off of stolen ideas, possibly. Yeah, and it's producing a fight. Let's see what else lies beneath. Let's see what else. Let's see. Lies beneath. What else you got for me, Spirit? Just don't seem like this is going to be a love reading. It's going to be a reading about somebody going to court. Hold on, Spirit. What else you want to say? What else? I already know the tea. Already knowing the tea. Okay. All right. Anything else? What else lies beneath, Spirit? What else under this? What else lies in? Oh, that came out reverse. Promiscuous. Sleeps around, a temptress, free from all. Steals your man, but that came out in reverse. What else, Spirit? Okay. Divorce, breaking contract, but that came out. Someone breached a contract? But you ain't angry over it because they breached the contract, so you probably taking this. Big apology. Okay. We're just gonna... What else, Spirit? Emotional intelligence. Knowing they effed up. Yeah, keeping a secret. Destroyed. Oh, Lord. it's like, how can I say this? I don't know if this is you or somebody you know or anything like that, but what I'm getting so far with this spread is they're going to court for somebody. They're taking somebody to court. And with promiscuous and divorce in reverse, could be possibly they could be a couple. Because at first I thought it was friends. So the first lineup, like that's maybe a very few people. Like you're probably taking a friend to court over a business idea, they didn't pay you or anything like that. But then when I dug deeper and did the what lies beneath, it seemed like these are people who are together, possibly came up with an idea. They already know what's going on. Them or they're not having, they don't want to be with this person. Like, even though it says divorce in reverse, breaking contract, this person doesn't want to divorce them. They're not having sex with them. They're not angry with them. But this is probably somebody who has grown emotionally, if that makes sense. Knowing that they messed up. Like emotional intelligence and knowing they messed up, it's like two different energies I'm getting out. Like, in other words, probably the reason why this person's not angry at this person that they're taking to court, you know, because they know that they messed up. So they're not mad at it. So let's see what else we got going on. Let's get some tarot. How about that? Let's get some tarot. Let's get some of that up in here. Okay, let me get some. In their head already know the tea. Let me get a tarot on that. Let me get something on that spirit. Already knowing the tea. What do you want to say, spirit, to the collective that's watching this? What are you trying to... Oh, okay. Falling on the floor, are we? Yeah, this is possibly somebody you built a family with. Yeah. Talk about the legal issues and promiscuous in reverse. Probably why you don't want to have anything to do with them. The divorce in reverse. Okay. Anger management in reverse. Done fighting. Want to be single. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Let's try to lay effed up emotional intelligence. Yeah. Equal. Okay. What I'm getting with the 10 of Cups. Yeah, they have a family with this person. They're in their head. This is like piggybacking off a couple of my readings I did in my channel. Are you serious? 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Basically, what I'm getting with the 10 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and 5 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles in crossing, as well as the 6 of Pentacles upright. I got that this person has built a family with this person. Build a family, build some kind of connection. Doesn't always have to be family. Sometimes it's just a simple connection, friendship, family. It don't have to be romantic, you know, because I'm really not feeling romantic. I'm just feeling like family, a cousin, an aunt, or a friend that you grew up with since childhood. I don't know. Y'all probably try to do something together. Eight of Swords, 5 of Wands, but it brought a lot of fight. Leaving you in your head a lot, or there in your head about the situation, because you probably want to do this on your own, or they want to do this on their own. But the issue of the situation is it was never equal give and take. Like, you may have started the idea and did like everything, set everything up, But when opening day came, they're the first ones at the door, claiming they did all this. You understand, if that makes sense? Let's see what 10 of Cups got to give me. What you got from the 10 of Cups? Yeah, somebody in your past. Nostalgic, 8 of Swords. What's that? Somebody you can grow with. You can't grow with this person. You're in your head about that. Came out crossing. 5 of Wands. That just flipped out. Yep, you're trying to protect your energy from this person. 9 of Pentacles. What's up with that? Yeah, you're trying to go back to probably loving yourself. Being single. Yeah. Yeah, death and rebirth. You're done with this. You're done with this fake. Because when I see 6 of Pentacles, it's always about like equal, you know? But when I see the death card above it, it's like it's fake. Because it's right under emotional intelligence, knowing they're effed up. Because they put a facade of, oh, equal give and take, you know, I scratch your back, you scratch my back. But while they're like shaking your hand, they got a knife behind their back waiting for you to turn around and go, you know? And you're over this. Let's see more about this death card. Let me get more about this death card. Yeah. Somebody who thought was your empress. You want to walk away from them. Build your money back up. Who lied? Yeah. Somebody lied. Let's see about this 6 of Cups. What's up with the 6 of Cups? Yeah, you want to work on yourself, but that came in crossing. It's like you're scared to work for yourself. You're scared to go be out there on your own. Don't know why. Because you already came to like the conclusion that this person is not right for you. You have to go to court for this business. Why do I keep hearing business or contracts? Like I'm literally seeing like a stack of paper and signing. It's like they got with somebody who lied and said that they were this, but after they lived with them for a certain length of time, it seemed like this person, they lived with each other for a long time. And you know what they say, true colors, when you live with somebody or your spouse or opposite, whatever, you know what I mean? True colors come out. So let's see with the 7 of Pentacles crossing. Yeah, you trying to, yeah, that's the truth. You are in emotion. You want to go. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands upright. Yeah, you're trying to find wisdom in this. Is this the right move? Should I do this? 2 of Cups. What you got for me for the 2 of Cups? Trying to get wisdom, yeah, because you know you can't build with this person. 9 of Pentacles in reverse, you know you can't. Okay, what about this Empress walking away and King of Pentacles? What you got for me? Heartbreak, yeah. What's your heart? Where is the... You mad, but you ain't mad. You know what I mean? It's like you knew this was... I don't know, I'm getting the energy that like you knew this was coming. You knew this was coming. You already got clarification. And right now, at this point, it's just legal actions. Just straight legal actions. Just try to separate from this person. I guess this is... It's weird. This reading is like a little bit of business and a little bit of romantic, but I'm not getting like lovey-dovey. I'm getting the feeling like somebody portrayed themselves in some way that this person fell for, and as they live with them, got everything legally bind. We talk about car, home, 401k, retirement plan, you name it, a business. They have their name all over it, even though they didn't help you, but they got their name on it, you know, which is worst thing you can do, especially if you did it you're young. But whatever, I'm neither here nor there. I'm not a business owner. But as time went on, they showed their true colors. They're a drama starter. You probably met them when they were carless. They're unbothered with the situation. It's the same ish, different day. Oh Lord. Okay, we just what else you got for me with this 8 of Pentacles? Okay. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You're over this. You want to find your truth. 9 of Swords. Yeah, you want to find happiness. Peace. You done with this. Let's try the Hierophant upright. What is that? 10 of Swords, yeah. But you're still in your head about it. You still feel the betrayal about it because you feel like you wasted your time on this person, which is understandable, you know? Every time you always making a risk when you get with somebody. That's the one thing everybody keeps forgetting. Every time you're with a partner or you decide to make y'all, instead of you and them, it's you know what I mean? And people don't really teach us that, for one, what it really means to sacrifice, compromise, and what it really truly means. Like, you know that saying, actions speak louder than words. Well, they words was getting to you while the actions wasn't showing. But you had to take them rose-colored glasses off and be like, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. This person said, you know, this. I wouldn't have to deal with this. I wouldn't have to worry about this. But anyways, let's see the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What is that? Yeah. First, you're in your head with options. It's driving you insane. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Yeah, she's stopping you from manifesting. You're always in some war with them. Or this person is concerned that they're not going to be able to manifest without you. Being sneaky. No. Keeping a secret. Destroyed. I hate nothing about you. Yeah. They're just, oh, my Lord. Okay. Let's do some more about this Knight of Wands. Yeah. You just want to live in peace. With your money together. This person brings you strife. You're protecting your energy. Didn't I have like the Seven of Wands under here somewhere? And they sneaky. Very sneaky. They give you burdens. You want to go to calmer waters. Seven of Swords. 10 of Wands and 6 of Swords. Yeah, you're over this. You just want peace. You just want peace. But it seems like whatever legal battle you're going through. Page of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. You want to apologize and start something with somebody else. Something new. Yeah, Ace of Swords. It's the truth. King of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, somebody who's more attractive. Somebody who actually gives a F about you. Who actually shows passion in what they're doing instead of just surface level stuff. You know, that actually matches words with their actions instead of just words. No action. Oh, I hate people like that. Oh, my God. If you want to get me mad, say you're going to do something and don't do it. You're going to hear my mouth. Didn't you say you were going to do this? What's up with this, you know? I know it's not me being nosy. That's not right being nosy. But if you offered that you told me you're going to do, no. Yep. What else, Spirit? King of Cups, yeah. What is this King of Cups and 9 of Swords? Hold up. What is this? What is this? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you're planning something. A new beginning. Yeah, but you're in your feelings. You're hiding this from them. Probably because you know they're going to use it against you. Tower moment. What's the Tower moment? What is that, Spirit? Temperance, patience, time. Ace of Wands, and that came out in Crossing. What is Three of Pentacles? They want to work with somebody new. Who is this new person they want to work with? Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they're going to come back to you. They're tired of dealing with this mess. Feeling sad and bored and just, this person just doesn't fulfill them. Probably keep up with you, but they hold back on that. But justice is in their favor. But they're just in their head. They want to talk. For some reason, time and judgment. For some reason, time and judgment. It's like that's what goes on in their head, and they can't keep thinking about that. Because they're dealing with this third party who says they love them, but don't show it. Leave them in the cold. They want to be happy. Yeah, and be complete. Happy and complete. Start new. Start fresh. Everything new. Start making new money. Start getting in that action. But they stuck in their head in the hermit mode. You know, they hermit. They need to chill. But they're going to find that strength once they do it. Once they find that strength, then they're going to start moving. They hope and pray everything goes well with this new beginning as the Fool and the Chariot coming. But this person got them in their devil energy. and their mouth. Ooh, they mouth. And they want to celebrate. But again, in their head about you. They love you. They want you. They tired of this juggling. They just want to feel loved. They want love. With the intuition, they need rest. I did it again. Whole deck again. Well, that's done. But basically, this person seems like they're dealing with somebody who, what they call, I don't know if you're understanding what's going on in this reading. If you do, please let me know. Like, share, subscribe. Please comment. I'm barely trying to keep up with it because I feel like I'm trying to say 2 stories at the same time. And I'm trying to get it in order. You know what I mean? Because first, it's like somebody's going through legal courts with somebody that's really close to them, which is the most suckiest thing you could be in. You could go into court for against a friend, a family member, or an ex-spouse. And then when I dig deeper into it and what's beneath it, it's an ex-spouse or a spouse. Or somebody they really care for. You know what I mean? Keep hearing mom, aunt, cousin. I don't know. See 2 women fighting over each other. I don't know. Not fighting over each other like, I don't know. Just fighting. And then I see a man. He fighting too, but he looked tired. And the woman is like pleading her case. And he's just like nonchalant. Like, I ain't trying to hear this shit. I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it, you know? So let's see what the Truth Oracle deck has to say. Okay. What do you want to say to the collective? Oh, a break. What did I say? They want to feel committed, but they need a break from this person. This person probably committed to this person, but they're done with this person. They're done. What else? Emotionally unavailable, but that came out in reverse. So that could mean, even though here it says emotional intelligence, they probably now at the time were emotionally unavailable when they were dealing with you. But now because they dealt with this person and they got into their feelings and they're starting to understand like, dang, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was, you know, or whatever in your situation. You put what fit, what doesn't, okay? And now they're available. What else, Spirit? What else? What else, Spirit? What else? Oh, Lord. This is going to be a lot. Hold on. Bear with me. Changes. Someone wants to talk. Dreams, codependency, energy, twin flame. Oh, my God. Well, we're going to start from the beginning. Somebody does want change. They want to talk to somebody. They possibly have dreams about that person that they want to talk to. But the person they're with is so codependent on them. Their energy freaking vampires. You know what I mean? Their energy. Like, even though this energy looks good, but I'm just seeing, like, somebody who... Listen to me. I was in a relationship with somebody who's codependent. Shoot, we were codependent on each other. You know? And you understand... But you can tell after a certain time who's more codependent than the other because it's very draining. It's very freaking draining. Because how can I do me when I'm worried about you? And how can you do you if you're worried about me? You know what I mean? We're both adults. We pay our taxes. Just, you get what I'm saying. And then on top of that twin flame, I don't know what that means. So, well, I do, but I don't know enough about it to really feel comfortable to talk about it. What's up with this twin flame? Okay, you know what, Spirit? Now you're just playing with me. Yeah, they're going to give you a message. Probably a message of healing. But they probably healed it and now understand. They want to romance and affect you. They probably want to take you on a vacation, you know. But you probably in your solitude, self-love self. But they still want you either way. They want to spend quality time. They know y'all are high vibrational. What else? What up? Yeah, they want to give you something that possibly they couldn't give you before, which is possibly intimacy. But they have options and decisions they need to make between the two, between you and them. They need to handle this legal mess. Focused on money, yep. Family, they want to build a family with you because you make them happy. They find you so attractive. And then the realization of it too, like, what if you are a single parent? If you are a single parent, then probably this is for you. What if she's a single parent or she's not a single parent? Because I haven't seen her, because the Page of Swords came out here, or that was in the deck. You know, they watch you and stuff like that. Or they're dealing with a single parent that's crazy, because that's right behind it. What else? Okay, I didn't even ask. Karmic partner, and that came on top of Queen of Swords, and that flew on top of my Queen of Swords. Yeah, seems like this is the retrograde when people are learning lessons. Makes sense. What else about this karmic partner? Yeah, they probably plan their family orientated. What else? What else? Unconditional love, friends with benefits. Oh, okay. Remember when I said earlier today that this person probably was like giving them, like, I want to build a family. I want to do this. You know, I'll love you better than you loved her, which is your twin flame. You know, him or her, twin flame. I love them better. And so they started probably their relationship, which is smacks. Because, you know, promiscuous was on the bottom of this, you know, in reverse. Marion, oh Lord. Yeah. This is a lesson that he has to learn, or she has to learn, even though they're dating, boundaries, and planning. They're starting to learn that when they start dating, that they had no boundaries. But they're planning something different. What's the plan? What is the plan? What's the plan? Oh Lord. Ladies, man, proposal, marriage, whole. Karmics are probably already married to this person. If not, they're planning on trying to marry this person so they can feel whole. But you can't, how can I say this? You have to find happiness within. You cannot find it in other people, places, or things. Really think about that. Like, really, truly think about that. You know? You can't find happiness that way. You got to find that within. You need to be able to be okay by yourself. And either this person left you real quickness in a heartbeat and jumped into something else, now regret it, and the legal fees they thought they were dealing with you ain't nothing compared to who they dealing with this person. This person wants to talk to you so bad. They find you so freaking attractive. Yeah, but they financially strapped. Yeah, they're worried about money. And they feel the distance. Surprise. Yeah, surprise him with the message. Yeah, but third party could be dealing with an air sign. Jesus. But he's stuck in a third party. Just need to do some shadow work and want to apologize. Sneaky. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna put that down. I'm going to get one more deck. And then I'm going to get my messy deck if I still feel the need. We're going to do singles and relationship oracle deck. We'll see what they say. What the collective need to know, Spirit? What the collective need to know? Okay. Rushing. Yeah, you've heard. Rushing to... You can't hurry love. The right one is coming in. Yeah, they rushed into this relationship. They can fix them. And now they're confused, incomplete, and they're working too much. In other words, rushing, you can't hurry love. The right one is coming in divine timing. You can't fix them. They have to want to change, accept them, or let them go. Confusion. You don't know what you want, so you need clarity before you get involved. Incomplete. You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole. See, like, what did I say earlier? You need someone to complete you on yourself. You need to do that on your own. And they're working too much work, and they're hiding their feelings about you. You need to express how you feel to the one you love to see how they feel in return. Fear of cheating, and probably fear in their sick mind, because even though there's people out there who said, once you have me, no one can have me. They don't have to get, but they don't want to see you happy with anybody else. Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. They're probably scared that you out here with somebody else. Dating, because didn't I see something about dating, having fun? You know? What else? What else, Spirit? Eye candy. Yeah, they called him beauty phase. Choose someone for their inner beauty. Yeah, they probably chose this person because their body probably, as they thought, was better than yours. Or whatever aesthetic, you know, they liked sexually or whatever. You name it, they did it. They fell for it. Too attached. Like, what is it? Codependency. Wasn't that under here somewhere? Giving your partner some breathing room. Being too near, too needy drives them away. Getting crumbs. You deserve more than crumbs of affection. Wait for the one who adores you. But giving crumbs, that came out in reverse. So that means they ain't giving them nothing. Not even crumbs. Pent up anger. You have unresolved feelings. You're not mad. You're not feeling stuck no more. The both of them came out in reverse. Past trauma, like I said, wasn't there shadow work? Yeah, right here. Over my article. Shadow work needs to be done. Past trauma. Getting past. All love comes with the risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to floss. Take a chance. Yeah. Soulmate only. Now this is another confirmation of you have many soulmates who'll be great for you. Just not just one. Don't put just... There's not just one. Sorry, there's not just one. That's what it says. Soulmate only. You have many soulmates who will be great for you. There's not just one. So you probably got with a high-level karmic partner who seems like a high-level soulmate, but they really are karmic. You know? And there's many people you want to walk away from this person. Probably comparing them to the to the person from your past. Comparing is unfair. Leave the past behind and see your new love for who they are. Person probably has a lot of insecurities, likes to play games, fear of touch. Yeah, they ain't touching. Yeah. Oh wow. And they're getting sad and depressed in their feelings. Are you serious? You are worthy of love. I don't know if this is them or you, but you're worthy of love. You just got hooked up with somebody who don't see it and don't deserve it. But all I'm saying is that this person is using you, baby. Like, that is... What did I do to this deck? Oh. You know? See what your soul wants to tell you. What the soul wants to tell the collective. Because this is a lot. I say that every time I do a reading. Because it is. This is a lot. Because what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, it's hard for my mouth to say it. So I'm trying my best. Let's see. What do you want to tell the collective? Seek the answers. Light of truth. The light of truth dispels confusion, offering clarity and insight. Follow its guidance to uncover deeper wisdom within yourself. Seek the answers. All answers lie within you. Ask bravely, listen patiently, and the truth will emerge. Because you already got the tea. What is this card? Is this the card that says, yeah, I already know the tea? You already got the answers. Call to authenticity. Answer the call of your soul. Be authentic self. And let truth empower you. Yeah. It's like you're afraid to hurt this person's feeling. I don't know why. They ain't afraid to hurt yours. I don't understand the logic. But it just seems like this is somebody, like I said, there's two stories. One story, something's telling me to do a messy deck. No, we'll do messy deck another time. Because the spirit was like, no. We'll save that for another time. I was like, okay. Anyways, like I was saying, it's like I see two stories. One of a person who's in some kind of legal background. I mean, not legal background, but possibly, hey, maybe you have a legal background. They may be starting a firm, opening a new firm, and it backfired because the person that they tried to open a firm with probably bit them in the ass. Because I wouldn't, listen, I'm just, words pop in this ear, in this head, pictures, I'm just saying what I'm seeing, okay? If I'm not using the correct term, please help me out. But anyways, like I was saying, one was like they're dealing with somebody who, how can you say this? Like a business. Because like I said, I see a stack of papers. I just see a whole bunch, a stack of papers, you know? And they're just signing away. Just signing away. And the signing away is like, I don't know, whatever contract it is to sign things. I'm not really sure how to really explain it other than like, started a business, opening up that law firm, art gallery, coffee shop. I've seen a teddy bear shop, a boutique. Anyways, well, the project of the situation, everybody who joined hands was in it and part of it. You know what I mean? And let's just say, like I said earlier in the beginning of my reading, when I was saying that it's like you're the one that did everything, but like everything, that means you quit your. That means you took whole 100 faith. Like you decided to quit your job. We're talking about the extreme. Quit your job because a promise of, you know, working there, getting paid there. You know what I mean? Not really thinking that this person will do you wrong. You know, because who think they will do that wrong? That's the first message. And then when I dug deeper, this is more of like somebody got married to somebody, possibly have their own business, and then got caught up. Oh, here you are. And then got caught up with somebody who didn't have anything, didn't do anything, and then put their name on everything just because they were married, just because they got married, just because, which I think is a stupid business move if you ask me, especially if you didn't started it. What? Where's the alimony? But anyways, like I will sign my husband if he has a business like that. I will sign that for you. Quick 100. I do not expect to get any money, but it'd be different if I helped you in that business. But if I just showed up out of nowhere, you know what I mean? And have the nerve to sit up here and demand. Nah. And so because this person promised them all this, like I could literally see somebody on their knees like, yeah, baby, I can do you better than that person you dealt with before in the past. You ain't got to worry about that. I'm better than her, better than him. You know what I mean? I'll make sure this is done. I'll make sure you're loved. Don't you want kids? I want kids too. You know what I mean? Not really wanting kids, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like they're trying to get this person to say whatever, to do whatever, to sign them papers to make it legal and legit for them to be with them, which is weird. Just straight, weird, strange behavior. That's all I'm saying. And that's all I'm hearing. And it's crazy. That's all I keep hearing is that's crazy. It's crazy. And it's not like they don't know. Whoever you're thinking about or whoever this is that you know that has or did some mess like this or anything like that, they know. It's like pride and ego, because I'm starting to see a lion, which is part of my Truth Oracle deck. That popped up. That's my pride card. And it just popped up with a lion. But he knows. They know. He knows. She knows. Let's see. For some reason, I'm feeling get a couple more decks. You saw me clean up, but Spirit's like, grab that deck. I was like, you don't want me to touch my messy, but you want me to grab this one. I don't question. I just follow. I make slide remarks. That's all I do. Let's see. What else? What else, Spirit? Clear the karmic weight. The past still lives in what you haven't faced. Name the weight you carry and choose to release it now. If that's anything clear, I don't know what else is. See? Anything else? Anything else they need to know, Spirit? No, that's too many. Try that again. Oh. Okay. This heal parent-child karma. Healing the bond with your parents frees you from the past. It's time to release old wounds and move forward. Shape your future. You are the creator of your future. Make choices that reflect your highest self. And those came out crossing. Let's see. Embrace healing. Healing is a journey, not a destination. Trust the process and know that every step brings you closer to peace. Honor your growth. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Honor where you are right now and celebrate your progress. Break the soul contracts. Some bonds are meant for growth, not forever. When a lesson ends, The contract dissolves. You're free to walk away. Okay. Unlock the flow. When your energy is stuck, nothing moves. Start small. Clean a space. Clear it. Cry it out. Speak a truth. Movement is medicine. Let the truth set you free. Speak the truth you've hidden. Your need, your fear, your regret. Freedom begins there. Oh my goodness. This is just double down on what I just read. Is it not? Overcome self-doubt. Self-doubt clouds your vision. Trust in your abilities and take the lead. Your future self will thank you. Is there anything else? Anything else, Spirit, you want to tell the collective? Oh. Rebuild imbalanced relations. That's probably why they want to come back. If the scales are tipped, it's time to restore balance. Step forward and create harmony in your relationships. Face the consequences. Your actions ripple beyond the moment. Stand in your truth. Accept what follows and let it guide your growth. See what else? Anything else, Spirit? I understand soulmate lessons. Soulmates come to teach us. Embrace the lessons they bring, even if they're hard to swallow. Yeah. If they're going through a lesson with this karmic person, release past wounds. Yeah, they need to do shadow work and healing. And then step into your divine timing. Yeah. It's like this person... You know what? Let's bring out my shadow deck. Let's see what demons they have hidden within themselves. Or why they in... And this is my dark shadow of the soul oracle deck. I rarely pull this baby out, but I love it. This deck is nice. It gets to the point. I like this deck. And we're gonna see... You know what? Who are we gonna look into? Let's look into this person and why they know all this stuff and why they're hesitant. Let's look into their dark soul. What do you want to say? What do you want to show, Spirit, to the collective? What do you want to show? Okay. Let's see. Projecting, defensive, coping, unwanted feelings. Probably why they're in the head all the time. Ambitious, insecure, neurotic, neurosis, unstable. Okay. Yeah, that codependency mess. Probably what he's dealing with. Like, if this is him, this is her. That makes sense. See some more about this neuro. I don't even know how to say the word. See, I don't know if you can say it. This is the word. This is what I'm tripping about. Nauseous. Oh, noxious. Anything else? Argumentative, toxic. Oh my goodness, this person is not. They're not the best. See some more about this. Insecure. Okay. Opportunist. Okay. Anything more about this insecure? You know what? You're not gonna be throwing cards in my face, Spirit. You're not doing that. God. Some of them fell on the floor. They're draining. Vulnerable. Always trusting. Wait, vulnerable and trusting. This was something else. But draining was on the bottom. Controlling. Unhealthy habits. What? What is this? Hold on. Let's put that there. Because that was there. What is this vulnerable and trusting? What is this? This is what they felt? This is what they brought? Because they're opportunist? And they found out they're abusive. Yep. And they feel lonely. Oh my goodness gracious. Self-sabotage, bipolar, wicked, backstabber. Just, oh no. They're just depressed over all this. This is, makes sense. Because when I, look, that's their energy they're feeling. That literally is their energy they're feeling. And they're dealing with a very crazy person. But again, this is a lesson. This is what lessons do. Lessons, I don't know about you, but lessons I've been in my life. I ain't trying to say all lessons are bad, but at least the ones I've seen and remembered and retained, they were not pleasant, okay? And it seems like this person has gotten themselves involved into somebody who lied. Portrayed themselves to be something that they're not. And then now they've been cohabitated with each other long enough, you know what I mean? seen each other, smacked each other enough, paid bills. You know that saying, like I said earlier in my reading. You know, the longer you live with a person, that's when you really know, you know? Let go of judgment, yeah. Judging others only keeps you stuck in the past. Embracing compassion and release judgment. He's probably thinking in his head, when I see this judgment and criticism, I see that they don't want to leave this person. This is another person. This is like, they probably broke up with you and then made this big old thing. Big thing. You know what I mean? But you was like, you know, and they jumped into something else, thinking it's gonna make you jealous to bring you back, and it probably told all their friends and family, like, you probably not even friends with these same people no more. You know what I'm saying? And then now, I guess it seems like now they're starting to realize they're the problem, and so they want to come back. I don't know. All I know is that pretty soon somebody's gonna be dealing with some legal stuff. All I see is court papers. That's all I see. Court and papers. And it's only 2 scenarios. One with a friendship and one in a relationship. But it seemed like the one in a relationship overrid the one with the friendship. So let's hope I will do another reading about the friendship if it comes out. Okay? Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace.